Hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's the Queen. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. All right. Tonight, we are going to talk about a new series on TLC called Extreme Sisters. So, season one, episode one previewed last week, and episode two comes on tonight, I believe. So, I don't even know where to start. Um, some of the sisters on here are twins, which kind of makes the extreme behavior a little bit more understandable, maybe. Not some of it, no, but not all of them are twins. Let's just get right in. We'll start with Anna and Lucy. They're 35. They are identical twins. They live in Australia. They share a boyfriend. Yeah, they share a boyfriend. They are obsessed with everything being alike. They clean at the same time, the same way together. They have to make sure that they have the same amount of cereal in each bowl. They have to do everything the same. Okay. Down to the fact that one sister has an infection in her tooth and the dentist is talking about removing the tooth. It can't be saved. And she doesn't want to remove her tooth unless her sister, her twin, can get the same tooth removed. Well, the twin doesn't have anything wrong with her tooth. So the dentist is just looking at them like they are cray cray, which they are. He's like, why would you want to pull a good tooth? Like that's an important tooth. Like, I don't know. That was a little much. They dating the same man. No judgment here. Whatever. It falls right into the sister wives that I talk about all the time. But the bitch wanting to get her tooth pulled so that their teeth would be identical, that was a little strange to me. A little strange. So, the other set of twins on the episode one was Patricia and Patrix. Patrix. Patricia and Patrix. The First of all, if you have twins, why do you name them where the names are so close together? That has to be confusing. Like when you're screaming their names. I don't know. These sisters live in Atlanta. Their sister dream is to move to Orlando. This storyline actually kind of did touch my heart a little bit. I try to act like I don't have a heart, but sometimes, sometimes, it gets the best of me. So, one of the sisters has a birth defect, I guess is probably the way you say it. So her hand on her right hand, she just has like a nub for the thumb and the pinky finger, but her hand didn't fully develop. I can like so relate to the storyline. Um, so they are really super close. The other sister has always been there to help her out in case she needed help doing stuff. Because she said people forget that her sister's missing fingers, and so they forget that there's some stuff that she may need assistance with, or that she can't do it. I can relate to that. So they were sweet. They were really, really sweet sisters. But one of them, the Beatrix, I feel like I'm not saying that right, but anyway, um, she is married and has a husband who's been married for 20 years, has three kids, and the other sister is kind of just like always the third wheel. And the husband, Ron, that she's been married to for 20 years, he seems to deal with it pretty good, except for when they start talking about moving to Orlando. And he's like, no, no, we live in Atlanta. We're going to stay in Atlanta. So the one sister has a child that's fixing to go to college in Orlando, and I think she's trying to use that as a leadway. But these sisters, dry brush each other every morning, which it's just like it sounds. It's like basically a bath brush, and they do each other, and it's supposed to be really good for some some health benefit to dry brushing. Um, but it was weird. She was like all brushing her sister's booty, and I don't know. But then we move on to the next set, Bailey and Brooke, and they are not twins. Brooke is the older one, and she has a husband named Denver, and Bailey is her little sister. And Bailey has a boyfriend named Briar, and Bailey's also still a virgin, and that's because she's sleeping in her sister's bed with her sister and her brother-in-law. Like this grown ass woman is sleep, and the weird thing for me was they had the sister in the middle. The husband wasn't a participant. He doesn't want the bitch in the bed. But like if I was gonna have somebody come and sleep in the bed with me and my husband, I think I would put myself in the middle, not the extra person, but whatever. So she's got her little sister in the middle of the bed, and she's like, "You gotta leave before he wakes up." And he's like, "I hear everything." And he wants this bitch gone. He is not happy with the setup. He is trying to move Bailey and her boyfriend Briar, trying to convince them to get their own place. And the Bailey sister saying, "No, my sister's not going to live with somebody before she's married. She's not that kind of girl." And they were just like super close. And then she talks about how she had her sister shave her vajayjay after her water broke. I don't know. I don't have any sisters, but it did remind me of an episode of Keep It Up with the Kardashians where I believe it was Chloe was giving not Courtney. I believe Chloe was giving Courtney a bikini wax, and she got the wax too hot, and then she was trying to give her I think this is like when they were living in Miami, but she tried to give her those little butter packets to put the butter on her burnt the JJ, because sometimes when you burn yourself, people say if you put butter on. And I thought that was odd. As I asked my friend who had a sister, I was like, "Have you and your sister ever given each other bikini waxes?" But apparently, this is something that occurs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm an only child. So, but yeah, so if you haven't tuned in to Extreme Sisters, I would definitely highly recommend it. They just covered these three sets of sisters this week, but on episode 2, I believe there was another couple that they showed, but they didn't really talk to them. And I think that that set of sisters is married to another set of twins. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching episode 2. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. As you know, for every comment you leave on each different video, I enter you into a drawing. This is the names that I have so far. Okay, your name could be in here if you leave a comment. And the drawing is for a springtime candle bundle from Cherry Valley. Thank you, Cherry Valley. So, and thank you, the man upstairs. So, which is my husband. And anyway, Extreme Sisters, check it out. That's really all I have to say about that. Do you think it's strange that the one set of sisters share a boyfriend? I actually thought that was pretty smart on their part. They said they don't do anything with each other, just because they were asking them, well, what happens when you're intimate? What's the other sister doing? And they were like, well, we don't do anything with each other. But I think they're still in the room. I was a little unclear about that, but I'm sure we will see more next week. Apparently, the Annie and Lucy, they have been on several talk shows and stuff. So you can look them up. And they are identical. They are totally identical. She's going to keep that bum tooth in her mouth because she doesn't want to be any different than her sister. But I mean, I can't wait to tune in next week and see if Brooke's husband, Denver, finally kicks Bailey out of the house. Apparently, Bailey is, besides sleeping in the bed with him, also likes to leave her underwear all around the house. And it really seems to be upsetting Brooke's husband. So I don't know. I'm interested. I'm going to watch it again. I would encourage you to watch it. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. As always, subscribe and like. Make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload a new video. And of course, when I have the drawing, you want to know if your name gets called. So, yeah, that's all I have. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks for joining me. And remember, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. I'll see y'all next time.